Alrighty. What's going on, folks? Pro wrestling fans of all shapes and sizes from all around the world. Welcome to a live edition Pro Wrestling Talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming. I am your host, your MC for this evening, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. It is Tuesday, February 18th of 2025. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope everybody had a good Valentine's weekend / President's Day. I know I was off for President's Day, but happy belated President's Day. Hope everybody's off to a good start to the week. Hope everybody's doing well. So I wanted to get on here for a while. I haven't really done a live preview, and we're going to do a doubleheader style. It's been a while since I've done one of these. But tonight, I'm going to preview two upcoming Joshi events, which should be rather interesting. Should be a lot of fun. We got... first, I'm going to start off with the later event of Stardom Path of Thunder 2025. We're going to preview that. And then I'm going to finish off with the event that's going to be coming up the soonest, which is Marigold New Year Golden Garden 2025. That was a mouthful. And Korakuen Hall. So that's what we got for the lineup tonight. It's a lot. But as you can see, I am properly dressed for the occasion. Well, at least for one of the shows. But you know what I mean. But yeah, should be an interesting week. You know, as it gets closer to finishing up the month of February. Still got some good pro wrestling to look forward to. So, 1 second. Check this right quick. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so let's get started with Stardom. World Wonder Ring Stardom. So... apparently they're doing a press conference coming up, I believe tomorrow as we speak. They don't have all the graphics up, but they do have the full card announced. I'll at least show you what the poster looks like. Excuse me. That's what the poster looks like. Pretty cool poster, eh? Not bad at all. I like it. But yeah, got the Judoka sisters on there. Hina, Hanan, and Ranna. So, pretty cool poster there. But yes, Stardom Path of Thunder 2025. That will be taking place on February 24th. So, not too far away. And it will take place at the... here, let me pull up the venue right quick. At the Tochiki Light Cube Tsunomiya. Not a venue that I'm familiar with, but that's where this show will be. And it's supposed to be a pay-per-view. It's actually supposed to be a pay-per-view. So, got quite a interesting card. Got an interesting card here. So, let's see. And actually, I believe they just updated... okay, they recently just updated with the full card. And I believe they have the pay-per-view distribution link up. So, Of course, through Stage Crowd. That's what they've been using lately, is Stage Crowd. So, definitely planned on jumping on that, at least before the show. But anyway, like I said, I don't have graphics, but I have the full card. So, let's go through one by one. So, starting off, interestingly enough, we have a singles match between the IWGP Women's Champion Mayu Iwatani and one of the new rookies in Yuria Hime. Wow. Now, of course, normally we don't see Mayu Iwatani in the opening match, but hey, every now and then it's bound to happen, right? But yeah, Yuria Hime has quite a tough task. Quite a tough task. Going up against the icon of Stardom in Mayu Iwatani. Hopefully she puts up a decent fight. I know it's not going to be easy, but I hope she shows the icon of Stardom a little something something. But of course, Mayu Iwatani will get the victory. Probably won't last 10 minutes. It might last like 7 or 8 minutes, if that. But yeah, definitely Mayu Iwatani for the win. It's a pretty easy pick. Okay, next up, we got a nice little showdown. We got an 8-woman tag match. We got God's Eye versus Cosmic Angels. This should be really good. So for God's Eye, we got Saki Kashima, Lady C, Ranna Yagami, and Tomoka Inaba taking on Cosmic Angels Natsupoi, Saori Anou, Yuna Mizumori, and Aya Sakura. I know it wasn't that long ago that Saki Kashima returned to the ring. She was dealing with, I don't remember if it was injury or sickness. It was one of the two. But yeah, she, not too long ago, returned to in-ring action. So good to see Saki Kashima back. To be honest with this one, I can see this one kind of going either way, to be honest with you. Part of me can see this go either way. I am going to say, you know what? Bump it. I'll take a gamble. Cosmic Angels. I think Cosmic Angels will probably get the victory in this one. So that's my pick for this 8-woman tag. But it should be a good match. Should be a really good match. Battle between these two factions. Alrighty. Let's keep it going with the next match. We got a Fatal 4-Way. This ought to be good. This ought to be very entertaining. We got a Fatal 4-Way between Azumi, Waka Tsukiyama, Fukigen Def, and Akira Kurogane. So, another one of the rookies in this match as well. Being that it's a Fatal 4-Way, but something tells me Akira Kurogane will be the one to eat the pin. Now it's just a matter of who gets the pin. I'm kind of deciding between Fukigen Def and Azumi. I think it's going to be either Azumi or Fukigen Def. I don't know. It's a tough one. It's tough to decide between those two. I'll be pulling for Azumi, but something tells me Fukigen Def is probably going to get the pin. Probably Okana roll on Akira Kurogane or something like that. But I'll be rooting for Azumi. But should be an interesting match. All right, continuing on. We got a triple threat trios match. This ought to be really good. So we got Stars, Empress Nexus Venus, and H.A.T.E involved in this match. So the trio representing Stars, we got Hazuki, Koguma, and Momo Kohgo versus Empress Nexus Venus, made up of Rion, Hanako, and Maika, versus H.A.T.E, made up of Momo Watanabe, Tekla, and Ruaka. This is a tough one. This is a really tough one. And I know recently, I believe Stars, that combination of Fukuoka Double Crazy and Momo Kohgo picked up a victory not too long ago as a trio. I don't know. This is a tough one. This is a really tough one. This is a tough one. I'll be rooting for Stars in this. Part of me could see Empress Nexus Venus win. I mean, I don't see a lot of EXV representation on the card. So, what the heck, I'll take a chance. I think Empress Nexus Venus pulls off the victory, but I'll be rooting for Stars. I'll be definitely rooting for Stars. Alrighty, let's keep it going. We got ourselves an interesting tag match here. H.A.T.E versus God's Eye. So representing H.A.T E, we got Konami and Azusa Inaba taking on God's Eye, made up of Shuri and Kyoka Kotatsu. I'm kind of at a crossroads with this one because I don't think it will truly be over between Shuri and Konami until they have that one last big singles match. You know what I mean? And, you know, in this circumstance, it's a tag match. I mean, part of me could see this end in a time limit draw, to be honest with you. Part of me could see this as a draw. But I think one way or another, they're going to have one final singles match against each other to really settle things between the two. I don't know when that will finally happen, but I do think that is going to happen. And I think this is just more build-up. I think this is just more build-up. But I don't know. I'll be definitely rooting for God's Eye in this one. But honestly, I'm going to go out on a limb and say time limit draw. You know, just to keep things interesting. And I know Konami has kind of embarrassed Shuri, you know, recently. So I don't know. I'm gonna say time limit draw. I just got a feeling that it's gonna eventually lead to one last singles showdown between the two. It would be nice if it was a UWF rules, which they've done before, but you know, wouldn't mind them doing it again. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. All right, next up. Next up, we have another very interesting tag match. It's Cosmic Angels versus H.A.T.E, but we got the team of Tam Nakano and Sayaka Kurara of Cosmic Angels taking on H.A.T.'s Saya Kamitani and Natsuko Tora. Natsuko Tora was revealed as, Saya Kamitani's partner. Now, if I remember correctly, the deal was if Tam Nakano and Sayaka Kurara got the victory, Tam Nakano would get another shot at the World of Stardom Championship. But if H.A.T.E wins this match, then they would inherit Sayaka Kurara. I believe that's what the stipulation is. Yeah, I believe that's what the stipulation is. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. There's been a lot of drama around this one. A lot of drama, for sure, around this one. To be honest, something tells me that H.A.T.'s gonna pick up the victory and they'll inherit Sayaka Kurara. But I don't know. I don't know. This one's hard to call, but I just got a feeling that H.A.T.'s gonna steal one. So I'm gonna predict H.A.T. gets the victory. But this could be a very interesting turning point for Sayaka Kurara in her Stardom career. But we'll see how it goes. All right, next up. All right, we got some title matches. Got some title matches to preview. There's going to be 3 championship matches on this card. First off, we got the Future Stardom Championship on the line as the champion, Miyu Amasaki, defends against Hina. I know it may seem like that door is closing on Hina when it comes to this championship. And I know that it wasn't too long ago that Miyu Amasaki won this title. And don't forget, Miyu Amasaki is also 1/3 of the Artists of Stardom Trios Champions. I mean, and that's the thing. If she were to lose, then she would still have the artist belt. Do they pull the trigger? Do they pull the trigger? Because I believe this is also the hometown of Hina, Rina, and Hanan, if I remember correctly, where the show is. I don't know, y'all. I mean, Part of me could see Hina pulling this off, which means all three judoka sisters will have finally held this title. You know what? Let me see something before I make my decision. Let me see something, because I want to see how long Miyu Amasaki has had this title so far. I know she recently had a defense against, I believe it was against Hanako, that ended in a time limit draw, if I remember correctly. Yes, time limit draw. So okay, so she's had the title for 137 days so far and has 3 successful defenses. I mean, shoot. Because she won it back in October at Stardom Nagoya Golden Fight 2024. I mean, this show would be defense number 4. I mean, well, then again, Amisore, she won the title and she lost it. She lost it on the 4th defense. So I mean, as a matter of fact, there's a handful of champions that have lost the title on the 4th defense. Unagi Sayaka is another one. I mean, yeah. You know what? You know what? Bump it. Hina. Hina becomes the new future Stardom champion. Might as well put the title on her. That way we can say all 3 judoka sisters have held the future Stardom championship. I mean, might as well. Might as well. I mean, Hina has still yet to win a championship. Might as well. Might as well. I'll say Hina. Why not? Why not? Hina for the win to become the new future Stardom champion. Why not? Bam. Alright, let's keep it going. We got the Goddess of Stardom Tag Team Championships on the line. As the current champions of Wingori, that's Hanan and Sayaida, will defend the tag titles against Crazy Star. That's Mei Seira and Suzu Suzuki, of course, from Neo Genesis. Okay. Of course, Mei Seira is still the current high-speed champion as well. And let's see. Crazy Star, you know what? They have the opportunity to become 2-time Goddess of Stardom tag champs. Because they really did not have a long reign. I mean, they got in 2 defenses, and then on the 3rd defense, lost to Fukuoka Double Crazy. Part of me really wanted to see them have a longer reign. But see, you know, and of course, Wing Gory, they won these titles at Stardom Dream Queendom, which I attended, front row. And this is actually their first defense. Yeah, this is their first defense. So yeah, I think Wing Gory ends up picking up the victory. Successful defense. I think they should at least hold the titles for at least a little while. At least a little while. So yeah, I'm gonna say Wing Gory retains. But it should be an excellent match. I mean, it's two great tag teams. These teams have a lot of chemistry with each other. And, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing how they do against each other. This should be a great tag title match. I'm looking forward to it. Should be good. Alrighty. And then what I assume will be the main event of Stardom Path of Thunder. And it comes down to the Wonder of Stardom Championship. As the champion, Starlight Kid will defend against Ranna. Well, of course, this will be the first defense of the Wonder of Stardom Championship for Starlight Kid, because remember, she dethroned Natsupoi at Stardom Dream Queendom. I think Ranna will put up one of the best matches she's had. And don't forget, Ranna has been a beast, especially through her Future of Stardom Championship run. So Ranna has definitely proven that she's main event worthy. Especially for a title like this, she's definitely shown that she deserves it. That she deserves to be in this match, in the main event. I think she will put up an excellent fight. But I do believe she will come up short. I think she'll come up short. I'm picking Starlight Kid to retain. But like I said, I think it will be a very great main event. Should be a lot of fun. You know, really get a chance to see where how far Ranna has come. And, you know, it's a big main event for her. Very big main event. So, definitely looking forward to the show. The show should be really good. But I could really only see one title change, and that's the Future Stardom Championship. That's really the only title change that I could see happen. Now, what I am hoping will happen, I hope that perhaps, because this is pretty much the last pay-per-view. This is the last pay-per-view for Stardom for February. So I'm honestly thinking that they are going to reveal the competitors for this year's Cinderella tournament at the show. Like maybe when they do their little video packages or whatnot, or maybe during intermission or something like that. I think they're going to reveal the competitors for the Cinderella tournament. Because the thing is, the show is on the 24th of February. Cinderella tournament starts March 8th. You know, that's not that big of a gap. That's not that big of a gap. So, and I know they do have New Blood 19 on March 1st. So they got a New Blood show right afterwards. But something tells me I think they're going to announce the competitors for this year's Cinderella tournament. Now, we know last year, Hanan won the Cinderella tournament. So, it'll be interesting to see who, number one, who's in this year's tournament and who will end up winning. Me, personally, I'm going Ami Sore. I'm going Ami Sore. She's my top pick. So, because remember, Ami Sore was once a finalist. So, I would love to see Ami Sore make a big comeback from injury and win the Cinderella tournament. I would love to see that. But, anyway, looking forward to Stardom Path of Thunder 2025. And that, like I said, that's Monday, February 24th. So, should be good. That's next Monday. This is coming Monday. So, should be cool. Should be cool. All right. Now, let's switch gears to Marigold. Marigold. Okay. So we got Marigold New Year's Golden Garden 2025, which will take place this coming Thursday, February 20th, at a very familiar venue that I've been to a handful of times, Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. A venue that I enjoy very much. Had a blast with the shows that I went to while I was in Japan. Okay. Not a whole lot of matches for this card, but you got some interesting matches, and you got 2 title matches as well. So let's see what we got here. Let's see. Okay, so let's get into it. First off, we got ourselves a tag team match. We got the team of Riara and Ria Seto taking on the team of Ryoko Sakamura and Yuki Minami, or Minami Yuki. Of course, we know that Minami Yuki won the New Year's Eve rookie tournament. That was at Shinjuku Face. I was at that show. It was a fun show. That was the awards. That was the awards show as well. But yeah, it was a good show. Like I said, not a whole lot of matches, but they had a rookie tournament and a big battle royal. So, or a big rumble. So it was fun. It was really fun. Okay, so about this match. I am going to say, I'm going to say that Ria Seto and Riara pick up the victory. I think Ryoko eats the pin. I don't think Yuki Minami eats the pin. I think Ryoko eats the pin. So yeah, going Ria Seto and Riara to pick up the victory. Should be an interesting match. All right, next up, we got ourselves a singles match between Nao Ishikawa and Megaton. I really hope Nao Ishikawa picks up the victory. She needs this so badly. It'll be really sad. It'll be really sad if she ends up losing to Megaton. Honestly, she can't lose to Megaton. And I know she, lately has been on a little bit of a roll because, she finally picked up some some singles victories. You know, of course they were over Riara and Ryoko Sakamura, but still, she picked up some singles victories. So that's what counts. They count. For crying out loud, they count. Yeah, I'm going now Ishikawa. I think she should have this. I'll be very shocked if Megaton beats her. I think now Ishikawa should win this. Yeah. I'm going now Ishikawa. I'm gonna be confident in that. All right. Next up, we got ourselves, we got some trios action. This ought to be really interesting, especially with what's developed. We have the trio of Natsumi Shozuki, Miku Anou, and Chika Goto taking on the Darkness Revolution, made up of Chiaki, Nagisa Nozaki, and the speed star Misao Matsui. Kind of interesting development with her siding with the Dark Wolf Army, and then now all of a sudden, you know, those three plus Bozilla and Megaton are now Darkness Revolution. Yeah, it's kind of interesting turn of events here. Let's see. Who do I think wins this match? Something tells me Darkness Revolution's going to try to cheat. They're probably going to cheat to win. Yeah, I think they're going to cheat to win. So I'm going to say Darkness Revolution picks up the victory. I totally think they're going to cheat to win. So, yeah, I mean, I'll be rooting for the other team, but yeah, I think Darkness Revolution's going to pick up that victory. All right, next up, we got a special singles match. This is actually a #1 contenders match to the Marigold World Championship. Your challengers. It comes down to Mirai versus Bozilla. This ought to be a good match. This ought to be a really good match. A good test for Mirai, putting her up against Bozilla, but don't sleep on Mirai. Mirai is a tough wrestler. I mean, after all, look at what she's been able to do in Stardom. I mean, 2-time Cinderella tournament winner, you know, former Wonder of Stardom champion, you know, Goddess of Stardom champion. Like, she's done well. She's done really well in Stardom. So don't want to sleep on Mirai. And of course, the current World of Stardom champion, or not World of Stardom champion, wow. The current Marigold World champion is the Red Queen, Utami Hayashishita. I'll be rooting for Mirai, but something tells me Bozilla's going to win. Bozilla's probably going to win, to be honest with you. But I'll be rooting for Mirai all the way. Okay. This next match, I really wish would have been the main event, but I can understand why it's not. This next match, I'm actually very excited for, because I really want to see how far the challenger has come to this point. This is one of the biggest matches in her career, if you ask me. But we have the Marigold United National Championship on the line. As the champion, Mai Sakurai defends against her friend and partner. They've teamed up quite a bit. Chanyota. Whoo! Whoo! Big, huge opportunity for Chanyota. And like I said, I know she's not signed to Marigold, but this is a huge opportunity. Huge opportunity for Chanyota. Like I said, the Stardom New Blood show where her and Mai Sakurai challenged Wingori for the New Blood Tag Team Championships. Still to this day, one of my favorite matches for those titles. And I mean, Mai Sakurai and Chanyota, they looked really good in that match. Especially Chanyota. One of her best performances. And now she has an opportunity to really take that up a notch. Going after the United National Championship. Currently held by Mai Sakurai, who dethroned Miku Anou at Marigold First Dream 2025, which I attended, which she made her tap out. I was really shocked. I was really shocked to see that. Now, as far as this match, oh man, I think Chanyota will deliver. And Mai Sakurai, she's definitely improved. Definitely improved. Showing more and more that she's worthy to hold that white belt. But, unfortunately, Chanyota, I believe, will come up short. I think she will come up short. And I believe Mai Sakurai will retain. Which, I believe, if I remember correctly, this should be Mai Sakurai's second defense. Yeah, second defense. But yeah, like, I think Chanyota will put up a good fight. But I cannot see her dethroning Mai Sakurai. But it should be a fantastic match. I'm looking very forward to it. It should be really, really good. But I gotta go at Mai Sakurai to retain the Marigold United National Championship. Okay. And then for the main event of Marigold New Year's Golden Garden 2025 at Korakuen Hall, comes down to the Marigold Twin Star Tag Team Championships on the line. As the champs of Saori Yamaoka and Nanae Takahashi will defend the titles against the combination of Marigold Superfly champion Victoria Yuzuki and Marigold World Champion Utami Hayashishita. Now, of course, Utami and Yuzuki won their respective titles at Marigold First Dream 2025. Of course, when Utami dethroned Saori and Victoria Yuzuki dethroned Natsumi Shozuki. Okay. And of course, Nanae and Saori Yamaoka, they dethroned Bozilla and Tank to win the Twin Star Tag titles. this ought to be a brutal back and forth match between these two teams. But in all honesty, I think this ends in a time limit draw. I don't think you have Victoria Yuzuki nor Utami eat a pin. I think you keep them strong. You keep the tag champ strong. You don't do a belt change. I think this ends in a time limit draw. I think that's only the right way that this could go, is that this ends in a time limit draw. So, yeah, I think the main event will be a time limit draw. Also, I was thinking, so it looks like they're going to keep the GHC Women's Championship on Koki Amare as she's recovering from her injury. But yeah, it looks like they're not going to have her relinquish that title. Because if they did, it would have happened by now. But word is she's still hoping to recover in time for the Marigold anniversary show in May. Which, I believe, if I remember correctly, I believe they're getting ready to open up for tickets for that show. If I remember correctly. Now they want to post the graphics and all. That's whatever. But yeah, I think they are. I believe they're going to be getting ready to open up ticket sales for that Marigold anniversary show. I was trying to look to see where the graphic was for that. But it should be good. But yeah, got quite a lot to look forward to, and like I said, that show is going to be this Thursday, the 20th. So should be good, should be really good. Like I said, I'm definitely going to have my eyes on that Marigold United National Championship match. I mean, that's going to be good. That's going to be really good. I'm looking forward to seeing how well Chanyota does. Like I said, I don't think she'll win, but I think she'll put up a really good fight. I really do. I think she'll put up an excellent fight. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I know there's a show that I do want to mention that I definitely plan on doing a preview for once it gets closer. But Sendai Girls is doing a very special show that I'm looking very forward to called The Top of Joshi Wrestling. That'll be in Yoyogi on March 19th. The card for that is looking really good. I mean, really, really good. Chihiro Hashimoto is going to get her shot at the Sendai Girls World Championship that Meiko Satomura has. Red Energy is going to defend the Sendai Girls Tag Team titles against Hime. That's Hanako and Maika. That should be really good. You got a hardcore match, Risa Sera versus Dash Chisako. You got Sakura Hirota versus Jaguar Yokota. That ought to be really good. You got the Sendai Girls World Junior Championship. Aya Sakura gets her shot at the champion, Chi-Chi. You got But yeah, pretty solid card so far. They may add more. They may add more matches. I hope they do. Would be nice. But it's looking like a very solid card. So I definitely plan on checking it out for sure. Definitely plan on checking it out. But yeah. And I know New Japan's getting ready to start their CMLL New Japan Fantastica Mania. So that ought to be really good. Let's see. And then I'm also waiting for them to upload the Shinkansen TJPW match that they did. I'm still looking forward to when they finally do that. Because I definitely want to check that out. Definitely want to check that out. But yeah. That's pretty much all that I have. It's pretty much all that I have for tonight's live stream. I mainly wanted to do the doubleheader preview. But and I'm still awaiting patiently for when they announce when tickets go on sale for the Stardom American Dream 2025 in Sin City, and also the Spark Joshi Lady Luck show for Vegas. It's been 2 weeks. This Thursday will technically be 3 weeks. So hopefully they'll provide some information on when those shows will tickets will finally go on sale for those shows. But my guess is with Stardom, my guess is we probably won't have any idea who the talent will be that'll make the trip. Probably won't know until March, to be honest with you. Probably won't know until March. Just saying. Probably won't know until March. But it's all good. It's all good. It's coming. It's definitely coming. We just got to be patient. But yeah. Anyway, that'll do it. For those that catch the archive of this, let me know your predictions for both shows, for both Stardom and Marigold shows, and don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, all of the above. Glenn Davis. Oh shoot, you caught me. Welcome to the stream. I'm picking Cosmic Angels, even though Saki, Kashima, and Lady C are getting along better. Well, shoot! Since you're here, give me the rest of your predictions. Shoot, I'll stick around. Yeah, give me the rest of your predictions. What you got? What you got? I can stick around. Let's go. So you're going you're going Cosmic Angels to beat God's Eye. Okay. Nice. But yeah, I just think they're a little bit stronger. I think they're a little bit stronger. Just the pairing, I think, a little bit stronger. And you're picking Azumi but rooting for Waka. I will be very shocked if Waka can pull off the victory. But, I mean, hey. You never know. You never know. But yeah, I'm picking Azumi as well. And, oh, snap. Speaking of which, apparently Stardom just posted, on March 3rd at Korakuen Hall, we're going to see the Artists of Stardom Championships on the line. That's right, Neo Genesis of Miyu, Amasaki, Azumi, and Starlight Kid will defend the artist belts against God's Eye, Lady C, Tomoka, Inaba, and Ranna Yagami. That's for Monday, March 3rd, Korakuen Hall. Well, all right. Cool. Yeah, they just posted that. Hey, I'm down. Let's see. Also, Mei Sarah will defend the high-speed title against Fukigen Def. Same date. Okay. And let's see. Oh, snap. So we got our first New Blood 19 announcement. As we're going to see the New Blood Tag Team Championships on the line. As Rice or Bread, that's Hanako and Waka Tsukiyama, will defend the tag titles against the team of Nanami and Himiko from the Diana promotion. That's cool. Actually, you know what? Let me save that graphic. Yeah, let me save that graphic. Go ahead and make a folder for Stardom New Blood 19. Yeah. Go ahead and get that going. And Stardom New Blood 19, that's March 1st. It's March 1st. Let's see. Glenn says he's picking stars. Their personnel are all pretty much top tier. Well, I don't know. I mean, yeah, but Momo Kohgo is kind of the weak link. I mean, each team pretty much has a weak link. I mean, with EXV, you got Maika, Hanako. The weak link is Rion, and for H.A.T.E, Momo Watanabe, Tekla, the weak link is Ruoka. I don't know. It might be a little bit more balanced, but you know, Stars, Empress Nexus Venus. I mean, I could definitely see either of those two winning, but you know, Momo Kohgo's had a little bit more success teaming up with Hazuki and Koguma lately, so maybe that's the magic spot for Momo Kohgo, maybe. But let's see what other announcements, because it looks like they're slowly uploading more announcements. Let's see. Okay, well, I haven't seen anything else added. Oh, yeah. Saya Kamatani will defend the Regina de Wave Championship at Wave Spring Revolution on March 2nd against Yumioka. So she's going to be busy with Pro Wrestling Wave beginning of March. That's cool. After all, she's their top champion. But yeah. Let's see. Glenn says, doesn't matter who wins or draws, God's Eye is going to get their faces spray painted again. Oh, so not just Sherry, but Kyoka and Sherry get their faces spray painted? Is that what you're calling? Not just Sherry this time, but both? Oh, man. Uh-oh. That'd be pretty crazy. But, hey, not impossible, that's for sure. Definitely not impossible. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, very interesting. But yeah, I'm hoping during this show they'll reveal competitors for the Cinderella tournament. And hopefully they'll have some special guests as well. You know, have some special guest entrances. That'd be really cool. Also, Mio Momono had successful UCL surgery. Says supposed to take a 3 to 6 month recovery. So, which pretty much means no Vegas trip for her, unfortunately. But, you know, that's how it be. That's how it be. But, you know, the show must go on. Glenn says, I think Stardom might think Sayaka Kurara needs a heel turn. I mean, I could see it happening. I mean, you know, it'd be something interesting. I mean, Cosmic Angels is pretty loaded, but I feel like Stardom thinks Sayaka needs a heel turn, so I'm picking H.A.T.E. Oh, you're picking H.A.T.E. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. I definitely think it could happen. Because, I mean, in all honesty, with Tam and Sayaka winning, all that's going to really do is just it earns Tam Nakano another World of Stardom Championship opportunity. That's really all that it does. So, I mean, yeah. But the build-up to this show has been rather interesting. And then not only that, they still got one more show. They still got one more show before the 24th. They got a show in Sendai on the 22nd. Which, let's see. Only a couple of matches. Glenn says, I think it's time Hina got some gold like Rena. Yeah, in all honesty, that's the only title that I can see changing hands. And, you know, you also got to think, that requirement door is slowly starting to close on Hina. So I feel like now the 24th might be Hina's last opportunity to win this title. And that way all three Judoka sisters would have won this title, this future Stardom Championship. Because, you know, don't forget, Hanan won it first, then Rina. All that's left is Hina. So that's really the only title I can see changing hands. But looking at this February 22nd card in Sendai, Momo Kohgo versus Akira Kurogane. That should be a win for Momo. A fatal four-way. Yuna Mizumori versus Ranna Yagami versus Rina versus Fukigen Death. Interesting. Trios match. Stars of Mayu, Iwatani, Hazuki, and Koguma versus Lady C, Saki, Kashima, and Yuria Hime. Well, we know how that's going to go. Another trios match. Empress Nexus Venus versus Cosmic Angels. We got Maika, Waka, Tsukiyama, and Hanako versus Natsupoi, Saori, Anou, and Aya Sakura. We got an 8-woman tag match. Which, this is kind of interesting. We got Tam Nakano and Sayaka Kurara, Shuri and Kyoka Kotatsu taking on H.A.T.E of Saya Kamatani, Natsuko Tora, Momo Watanabe, and Konami. Everybody ganging up on H.A.T.E again. And then they got a whopping 10-woman tag match. Neo Genesis. Wait a minute. Ooh, this is interesting. So all 5 members of Neo Genesis, Starlight Kid, Azumi, Mei Sarah, Suzu Suzuki, and Miyu Amasaki, will take on the combination of Hanan, Sayaida, Hina, Ruaka, and Rina. Wow. That's weird. That's weird. That's a really weird combo there. But Glenn says, Crazy Star is on a roll, but I think somehow Wingori retains. I think so too, because it's Wingori's first defense. I don't see them losing it on the first defense. So yeah, I think Wingori has it. Yeah, most definitely. I agree. Like I said, I know Crazy Star's tag title reign was very short, but I don't see Wingori losing on the first defense. Ooh, the Inspiration will take on Nicole Matthews and Kylie Ray at the Nothing to Lose Prestige show in Vegas. That ought to be good. That ought to be really good. Although I'm so used to calling them the Iconics. The Inspiration is kind of mid, if you ask me. But, and it's interesting, too, because I like Crazy Star. I definitely like Crazy Star. Yeah, Crazy Star, they're good. But, unfortunately, right now, Suzu Suzuki's the only one that doesn't have no belt. She ain't got no belt. She ain't got no belt. What's up with that? She ain't got no belt. She's the odd one out because she ain't got no belt. Glenn says, Starlight Kid all the way. I agree. I agree. That's also her first defense as well. That's her first defense as well. But yeah. So, couple of first title defenses for some. Glenn says, I'm hoping Amisori is finally back for the Cinderella tournament. Shoot, back for it. I'm hoping she freaking wins it. Shoot, Bump just returning. I'm hoping she wins it. I mean, she's already been a finalist. So when it comes down to it, Glenn, here are my top 3 picks that I could see winning the Cinderella tournament. Of course, at the top for me is Amisori. So that's a dead giveaway. Second, Hazuki. I think this is a good tournament to elevate her into a position to compete again for a singles title. Or third, and this is one I don't think many people think about, Koguma. You got to remember, Koguma has been a finalist twice in 2 different Cinderella tournaments. Remember, she was a finalist in the first Cinderella tournament, and she was a finalist a couple of years ago, I believe, when Mirai won it. So, or not when Mirai won it. Yeah, when Mirai won it. Yeah, Koguma was a finalist twice in Cinderella tournaments. So I figured third time could be the charm for her. But yeah, Amisori is at the top of my list. Glenn says, the card is so small at Marigold because they have a lot of injuries for a small company. I mean, they don't have a big roster at all. Even if they had no injuries, the roster ain't big. That roster's not big. You know? So, I mean, they're gonna have to sign more talent. Plain and simple as that. They're gonna have to sign more talent. You know? Because, I mean, even still, the roster ain't that big. But, you know, in a couple of months, they hit their 1-year anniversary. They'll be fine for the most part. I just think, you know, they just got to sign more talent, which that'll happen. I mean, shoot, who knows? Maybe they'll sign Chan Yoda. Maybe they'll sign Chan Yoda. I would not be against them signing Chan Yoda. And I think sooner or later, Kazuna Tanaka is going to return. Hummingbird as well, if she hasn't returned by now. Hummingbird. And like I said, Koki Amare probably won't return until May. April at the earliest. Those are the only 3 that I know. So, the first tag team match is tough to call. All those ladies seem on the verge of turning the corner. I think R&R, but I wouldn't put money on it. Oh, Rhea and Riara. Gotcha. Well, and like I said, Yuki Minami, she won that New Year's Eve rookie tournament, so, you know, maybe she could break out. But so far, they got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, Yeah, according to their website roster, they only got 20 wrestlers on there. 21 if you want to include Julia, because Julia is listed. She is listed. And actually 22, because Sari Yamaoka is not listed on here. So definitely, actually 22. And I mean, Sari's not technically signed to Marigold, but she still competes on Marigold. So, I mean, I guess there's that. I guess there's, yeah. So, I mean, it's not a big roster for Marigold. I mean, it's decent. I mean, for within their first year, and they're only like what 9 months old now, 8 months, 9 months old now, something like that. That's still not a bad start. Not a bad start. Glenn says I'm picking Ishikawa. She's really improved in the ring and on the mic in the last few months. Not only that, she's been able to pick up a couple of singles wins. She's been able to pick up some singles wins. Not to mention, just Megaton just doesn't seem like a threat. And it would be quite an insult if she beat her, to be honest with you. That's just me, but... But I do look forward to when Kizuna Tanaka returns. I think that should be really good once she returns. And also Hummingbird. Glenn says, I'm curious about how Misa Matsui does in the Darkness Revolution, the organization's first faction. Darkness Revolution wins, even if they have to knock someone on the head with that little briefcase. Oh, I definitely expect them to cheat. I definitely expect them to cheat. For sure. It's definitely an interesting combination of folks. I mean, Misa Matsui, Chiaki, Nagisa Nozaki, Megaton, and Bozilla. That's an interesting group. It's a very interesting group. But yeah, I'm hoping Hummingbird returns soon. I mean, she's pretty much been out since January. But yeah, got to meet Hummingbird. Hummingbird was pretty cool. She was really cool. I just found it really interesting. I didn't realize that she was Cat Mask Kaliko and that she wrestled in, apparently she wrestled in Actress Girls. I did not know that. I did not know that. But yeah, Hummingbird is cool. Ricardo, welcome to the stream. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Glenn says, I think Mirai wins via roll-up or something like that. No clean pin. I would not be surprised if Mirai, Sakurai, Anou, and some others form their own faction to oppose Darkness Revolution. Perhaps. I would love for Mirai to win, but something tells me Bozilla is going to pull it off. But I would love for Mirai to win. It definitely won't be an easy match for Bozilla. You know, Bozilla might have the size and whatnot, but you definitely do not want to underestimate Mirai. But should be a good hard hitting back and forth match though, for sure. Should be a good hard hitting match. And then, oh yeah, that's right, Ice Ribbon. Ice Ribbon has a show coming up. I think another Yokohama Ribbon show. Yeah. Oh snap. Yeah, Ice Ribbon has a show coming up. February 24th. Wow. Also on Monday, Yokohama Ribbon. At Radiant Hall. Oh, I'm gonna have to do a preview of that. Maybe on a later day, but yeah, I'm gonna have to do a preview of that. Got to keep up on my Ice Ribbon. Ricardo says doing good. Looking forward to Fantastica Mania next week from New Japan and CMLL. Wait, I thought it started this week. Does it start next week? I thought it started this week. Interesting. Uh-oh. Kumar. Thank you for the like. But yeah. Yeah, apparently the tour starts the 19th. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, New Japan World, it's next week, but guessing. Yeah, the tour. Okay, I see what you're saying. Glenn says, it doesn't seem to matter if someone is signed to Marigold or not, as Saori and Nozaki weren't signed either. I mean, yeah, but, I mean, come on. Saori, for the most part, is still doing that freelancer life. I mean, shoot, she's signed to Sukiban, but how often does Sukiban do shows? You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, it matters to some degree. It just depends. It just depends. Which Skiban just announced they're doing a show in Germany March 6th. So, I guess they're staying in Europe. Glenn says, I think Mai Sakurai will retain and have Chanyota as her personal trainer. If she loses and has to buy 1,000 of Chanyota's books, I hope she sends one to me. Wow. What is it, like a fitness book? I hope it's a fitness book. Please tell me it's a fitness book. But yeah, Skiban has a show March 6th in Germany. I think tickets just went on sale. And I believe the show that they did before was in London. So it looks like they're staying in Europe for a bit. Not really sure what direction Sukiban's going. Really have no idea what direction they're going. Because it just seems like they're just doing a show here. A couple of months or more pass. They do another show. Rinse, repeat. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it doesn't seem like they have any real direction. You know, that's not looking down on the promotion or anything like that. But I just feel like they don't really have any direction right now. I mean, I don't think they have any direction. Glenn says Sari Yamaoka's push reminds me of Hook from AEW, only she doesn't eat chips. I think it's going to be tough. Utami finally seems to be pretty close to 100%. Victoria just grinds. Honestly, I think a time limit draw makes the most sense. Because it would look pretty weird for either team to lose. Especially a combination of the, Superfly and World Champion. Yeah, I think it's going to be a time limit draw. I think it just makes the most sense. Yamaoka has improved in the 6 weeks she's been wrestling. Yes, she has. Yes, she has indeed. It was really cool seeing her live. She was at the New Year's Eve show, kind of helping with tickets and such, and also with the meet and greets. And then, of course, she had her first match at First Dream. So she definitely was busy. Definitely was busy. And like I said, it was cool talking with Rasi Ogawa as well before the show. Rasi Ogawa was just hanging out. Was just hanging out in the merch area. You know what I mean? Like, he was just hanging out in the merch area. So, Glenn says it's too bad about Amare. She was just starting to blow up. I give Koki a lot of credit that. First off, see, here's my thing. The ref should have stopped the match. Should have thrown up the X. Now, I give her credit. She did finish the match. She still hit the amethyst butterfly, got the pin, and she got out. But honestly, they should not have let her walk up the ramp on her own. Somebody should have been there to support her. So I got to be a little bit critical on the staff there. They shouldn't have let her have to power walk up that ramp on her own, because that was a long ramp. At First Dream, that was a long ramp. So, I mean, kudos to Koki Amare for being able to finish the match. And like I said, it looks like they are not going to strip her of the GHC Women's Championship. And she got treatments, not necessarily surgery. So it'll be very interesting to see how things look when she returns. And like she said, she's aiming to be back in time for the anniversary show in May. But honestly, I really think she should take as much time as possible, because she's young. I mean, she's in her late 20s, but still, I think she should take her time. But yes, I agree. Koki Amare was on the rise. I mean, she did really well in the Dreamstar Grand Prix. But yeah, I definitely believe, and she'll get there. She'll get there eventually. She'll be back in the title picture in Marigold at some point. Like I said, she's still young. She has a bright future. I mean, heck, she wants to wrestle in the States. She wants to wrestle for WWE, for crying out loud. So, you never know. Maybe she can go on a similar path that Julia did. Because I'm willing to bet money Julia's going to be at that anniversary show. She's going to be at that anniversary show. Let's just keep it real. Julia's going to be at that anniversary show. So it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Ah. Glenn says, "Did you see the TJPW match and the train? What a hoot!" It's not up yet. I'm still waiting for it to come up on Wrestle Universe. I don't see it up yet. I've been checking, but yeah, I don't see it up yet on Archive. So once they upload it, I'll be all over it because I definitely want to see it. But yeah, they haven't uploaded it yet to Wrestle Universe. But yeah, I'm waiting patiently. But I definitely want to check that out. But yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. But like I said, it looks like Sendai Girls is really going all out with their next upcoming big show. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see. Oh, they posted another match for Sendai Girls, the top of Joshi Wrestling. Oh, so they got a 8-woman tag match. It looks like, hold on. So it looks like we got Yura Suzuki, Yuna, Honoka, and Zones versus Vinny, Lena Cross, Yu, and Hiroyo Matsumoto. Ooh. 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 That ought to be a lot of fun. Oh, that's a lot of. There's a couple of different promotions represented. You got Sendai Girls, you got Pro Wrestling Wave, you got Pro Wrestling Evolution. Dang, you got quite a bit represented in that match. Dang. Sendai Girls is going to be cooking on March 19th. Yeah, I'm going to have to definitely see that show. I hope they live stream that one. And of course, y'all know it's getting closer and closer to the final boss's retirement. So, yeah. Monday, March 3rd. Nexus Genesis retain. Oh, you must be talking about the Neo Genesis defending the artist belts. Yeah. That should be interesting. Ah. Glenn says there's no way they're putting gold on Fukigen Death. Bro, you do realize she's a former 3-time high-speed champion, right? That is not an impossibility. That woman's a 3-time high-speed champ. Just saying. Just saying. Rice or bread for the win. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But yeah, that should be a good artist trios match. And it's good to see those belts get defended more, because there was a time where those belts weren't being defended, and it was kind of a big old drought. It was a big old drought. But as a matter of fact, let me pull up this. Let me pull up this schedule. What's today? Today's the 19th now. The 19th. Yeah. Oh, Pro Wrestling Evolution's got a show. Noah. Oh yeah. Noah's got oh shoot. The rest of the Noah Junior Tag League. Yeah, got that to look forward to. But yeah. As I said before, I'm hoping at this Stardom Path of Thunder show, hopefully they'll reveal the competitors for the Cinderella tournament. Cinderella tournament will start off at the Yokohama Budokan and will finish at Ota Ward General Gymnasium. That's the plan. Been to that venue before. It's a pretty nice venue. I will say, I was thinking the Ota Ward General Gymnasium would be a lot smaller. That was actually a pretty decent sized venue. That was a decent sized venue. Yeah, I have to say, out of each of the shows that I went to, like here, let me count it. Let me count it up. So, let's see. So during my trip, let's see. I went to Korakuen Hall 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. 7 times. I went to Ryogoku Kokikugan once. Tokyo Dome City Hall once. Shinjuku Face once. Nippon Budokan once. Ota War General Gymnasium once. Tokyo Dome twice. And Shinkaba First Ring once. So yeah. Dang, went to Korakuen Hall 7 times. Holy crap. Ryan, welcome to the stream. You going to Vegas? Yes, I am. I will leave April 14th and come back the 22nd. I pretty much should be arriving in Vegas the same day that I leave for Vegas. So I should be getting there early evening. But yeah, April 14th, and then I leave to come back to North Carolina on the 22nd. But yeah, so well, since you mentioned it, I'll talk about it. So far, so far, my schedule, and a lot of it's gonna be kind of flexible on the fly. Just really depends on a lot of things. So everything is almost set in stone, but for the most part, this is what I'll be doing. So the shows that I know for sure that I'm going to, for sure, like got a ticket for, am going. On April 16th, the Dragon Gate, the Rebirth show. That's at the Moon and View at the Palms Resort. On April 17th, so far I've only gotten a ticket to the Marvelous show at the Meet Vegas venue, but I'm waiting for them to open up for ticket sales for Spark Joshi Lady Luck and Stardom American Dream 2025 in Sin City, which is which both of those are the same day. Ryan says TJPW. So I'm going to do the collaboration show on the 19th, the TJPW versus DDT versus GCW show. I'm doing that. I was originally going to do the main one on the 18th, but because it starts an hour before the second Stardom show, I opted to sell my Tej ticket so I could go to the Stardom show. And I'm picking Stardom as the priority because when was the last time Stardom did a doubleheader? And this year they're doing 2 shows in Vegas instead of 1. So, I mean, kind of had to jump on that opportunity. Just saying. I love TJPW as well. That's why, I'm still going to the collab show. Which, I mean, it shouldn't be a big loss. Because the same 16 ladies that are wrestling in the TJPW show on Friday are going to wrestle in the collab show. So, I shouldn't miss a lot. Let's see. On the 18th, so I got tickets for all 3 of these shows. That's Stardom American Dream 2025 in the Neon City, DPW, which is Deadlock Pro Wrestling, and the Dragon Gate Pro Wrestling Revolution collab show. So I got tickets for those 3 shows. On the 19th, the TJPW versus DDT versus GCW collab show. I also bought a 4-day WrestleCon pass, just in case, because you know how last year for the Stardom meet and greets, they were all done through WrestleCade or WrestleCon. At least with me having a WrestleCon ticket, I'd be able to get in to do that. Let's see. Oh, Ryan says, didn't that happen in Philly? The Stardom show was like right before the TJPW GCW show. No. The Stardom show was on a Thursday. The TJPW show was on Friday. It was the following day. So it was on two separate days. Yeah, it was 2 separate days. Glenn says, did Fukigen Dev just come back from injury or something? It seems like she's everywhere all of a sudden. A while back, yes, she did come back from injury. But yeah, it was a while ago, but yes. I also got a Sunday and Monday, WWE World Pass. One day, single day tickets for Sunday and Monday to WWE World. Just in case. Mainly just in case. Because there's certain folks that I'm hoping will be on the meet and greet that maybe, just maybe, that I can meet. Here's hoping. But, they just announced, I know they just announced some more talent. Like, who else did they announce? They announced some more talent. I know they did. Here we go. So far, they've announced Alexa Bliss, Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, Jey Uso, Kevin Owens, LA Knight, Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, The Undertaker, Tiffany Stratton, Trish Stratus. On this list, I mean, I've already met Cody Rhodes. I've already met Kevin Owens. I've already met Trish Stratus. I mean, meeting The Undertaker would be really cool. And technically I have met Rhea Ripley, technically. But really, it would be cool to meet Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, and The Undertaker. Those are really three that stick out to me. And then, for WrestleCon, because I did get a ticket for WrestleCon, they announced the Great Muta as a special guest, which will be for Friday and Saturday. I'm just waiting for a bit to see about the meet and greets for Stardom, because my guess is I'm pretty sure Spark Joshi is going to do their meet and greets before and after the show, just like they did last year. Which they've been doing for each of their shows, as a matter of fact. But I'm guessing, being that Stardom has two shows, one on Thursday and one on Friday, my guess is they're probably going to do meet and greets perhaps Saturday and Sunday mornings. That way, at least they can get those out of the way, because I'm pretty sure the Stardom talent are going to want to check out WrestleMania, just like they did last year. You know what I mean? So, I'm thinking, and see, they did separate time slots, like separate hour time slots, but here's the thing. I'm expecting for more than just 13 ladies to make this trip, especially being that there's two shows instead of one. So I'm expecting a lot more ladies to make the trip to Vegas on behalf of Stardom. So they may do something like, they may do two separate sessions. One on Saturday morning, one on Sunday morning, for maybe a couple of hours, and just split the talent. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, I'll have to wait and see. I know I was personally thinking for Great Muta, might shoot for Friday morning. And then again, you know, it'll be at WrestleCon. And I'm thinking that Stardom will also be part of WrestleCon like they were last year. So, at least it'll all be in the same venue. So at least there's that. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, I'm a wait it out. I'm gonna wait it out a little bit. Glenn says, those are my picks for the Cinderella tournament. Wait. What were your picks? I don't think you posted them. What were your picks? Ah. Glenn said Mirai won twice. Don't forget. Yeah, so did Mayu Iwatani. She's not the only one that's won twice. And not to mention, Mirai ain't part of Stardom no more. Maybe you'll see Raven on Fremont smoking a cigar. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, like I said, my top three: Ami Sourei, Hazuki, and Koguma. Like I said, Koguma was a finalist twice. She was a finalist in the first Cinderella tournament, and a finalist in one of the Cinderella tournaments that Mirai won. So, like I said, would be kind of nice if third time was a charm and Koguma won. Glenn says, as the Marigold's roster, you need around 24 people for a 1 hour weekly show, which is about what they have. Kizuna Tanaka, Komomo Minami, Hummingbird, and Amare are all injured. But yeah, they still. But like I said, it's still not that big of a roster, but it's not bad. It's not bad. But like I said, you know, it's they're still in their first year. I think it will get better. I think it'll definitely get better. You know, come May they'll have their first year under their belt, and you know this first year hadn't been bad. This first year hadn't been bad. I think they've done well for their first year, for the most part. Yeah. But yeah, I think they'll take it up a notch. Now, what I also going to be keeping in mind is the next Seriism. Seriism Chapter 7. I think we're going to see our next number one contender for the IWGP Women's Championship. It's either going to be Sari or Shuri. And oh man, that's going to be a match of the year candidate. I can taste it. I can sense it and I can taste it. Oh yeah. Oh man. It's a lot to be excited about, ladies and gentlemen. It's a whole lot to be excited about. Not to mention, did anybody see the fact that earlier tonight on NXT that Jordynne Grace gave a clothesline while she had, I think it was Jacy Jane hoisted up in a muscle buster? That was pretty impressive. pretty freaking impressive. I just had to point that out. Had to point that out. Had to point that out. But yeah, also looking forward to seeing more, hopefully more announcements for the Marvelous show that'll be in Vegas. So far, Queen Aminata, Unagi Sayaka, Masha Slamovich, Ai Hojan. And I'm pretty sure Takumi Aroha will get announced. I'm pretty sure Magenta will get announced because they tweeted about it. They tweeted about it, so I'm sure they're going to get announced. Jessie Midnight Crawler, what's going on? Grace showed out. Sweet move. Yes, she did. I think she will be an excellent addition to the already stacked women's division. And while we're on that subject, let me just go ahead and say this. Like, listen, WWE fans, we might as well go ahead and just claim NXT as another brand. They might not be deemed main roster, but they might as well be. With what's been going on with NXT and the caliber of matches and talent, they might as well be getting up to the level of main roster. And WWE Evolve is pretty much going to be the development brand. Let's just keep it real. I think it's time we start getting used to seeing NXT as a main brand, or at least on that level with SmackDown and Raw. I think they've earned that. I really think they've earned that. Pronouncing Calico wrong. It's like the cloth. Wait, what? Cloth? Calico? Calico? I guess that's what you're saying. I don't know. I'm probably still butchering it. But, hey, I mean, that was back during a time I didn't know who she was. Now I know her as Hummingbird. So Hummingbird is a lot easier. But nah, I thought it was pretty cool that she apparently wrestled for Actress Girls, and it was cool to actually check out an Actress Girls show at Korakuen Hall. That was actually a really good show. But and I know a lot of folks are pitching a fit. Ricky Starks is Ricky Saints. Y'all, does it really matter that much? We've been pro wrestling fans for a long time. We know not all names are going to be kept the same. It happens. We might as well get used to it. Not everybody's name's going to change. Not everybody's name's going to stay the same. That's how it is. Yes, do I understand some name changes are lame? Sure. Some are hit, some are miss. But 9 times out of 10, it's the same gimmick. It's the same person. I don't know. I just feel like too many fans pitch too big of a fit over a name change. Too big of a fit over a name change. I'm just saying. And this is... And this one's not that big of a difference. Ricky Starks, Ricky Saints. It's not that big of a difference. But I don't know. That's just my thoughts. I personally don't think it's that big of a deal, but That's just me. Oh yeah, did I also fail to mention that when I was at the Ice Ribbon, was it the Ice Ribbon show? No, it was the Oz Academy show. Um, what's her face? Oh my goodness, who's the one that just recently retired? Oh my goodness. Oh, Arisa Nakajima. Arisa Nakajima was there during the meet and greet, masked up, but she didn't have any merch or anything like that, and I think she was just kind of overseeing things. But yeah, Arisa Nakajima was there. Thought it was pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. And what's up with a lot of these wrestlers, these Joshis going blonde? I mean, Moka Miyamoto went blonde. Yuria Nagano went blonde. So what's up with that? You know, Suzume went blonde. What's up? What's up with all these Joshi stars switching to blonde hair? It's become quite a thing lately, it seems. What the heck? I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that in fear of butchering it, but thank you for the like. But yeah, I've been noticing that's a trend lately, just with the, you know. And I know there was recently there's some folks that asked me it's a fitness book. They showed it at the press conference where Sakura wore that white fur hat. Oh, you must be further back in the stream. Gotcha. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good to know. That's good to know. Whoo, whoo, that's good to know. Fair enough. Although she's been, you know, yeah, Chen Yoda, very well built. Very well built. I think she's also done some bodybuilding competitions on the side, if I remember correctly. I think she's done a little bit of that. But I have to say, my favorite show in Japan, my favorite show, that's tough. That's tough. Favorite show. To be honest, just because, you know, presentation and just length of matches and just overall showcase, I have to say Stardom Dream Queendom was my favorite show. My favorite meet and greet experience, definitely Ice Ribbon, Ribbon Mania. Definitely had the best meet and greet experience. Glenn says, maybe Tsukiyama should get Saori to book for them. Her shows are all great. Well, I mean, here's the thing, though. We gotta also remember it's a whole different theme. That promotion's a whole different theme. And I know Bull Nakano's like the commissioner or whatnot. Speaking of which, is she like the, who's the owner? Let me see who the actual owner is. Dream Slam Productions. But Bull Nakano is the commissioner. But yeah, here's the thing though. Like, Tsukiyama, I mean, my thing is, it's a very specific theme type of promotion. And not only that, like, I mean, they stream on TikTok. Of all places, they live stream on TikTok. But I mean, I don't know. I just don't think that they're very well established as far as long-term storytelling. Because like I said, they haven't had that many shows. I think they've had 4 shows, maybe. I think this will be show number 5 or something like that. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I hope Sukiban or Skiban, I hope that promotion does well. I really do. I hope that promotion does well, but I don't know. It's weird. Glenn says Yamoka has a presence like Tessa Blanchard and that she's good looking, but looks like she could beat up something like 80% of all guys. Yeah. I mean, I got to see her in person. You know, she's not like a big girl or anything, but yeah, she definitely has that look that she can, you know, do some damage. That's for sure. She's got that look about her, for sure. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, Saori has been an excellent booker. I mean, those Saoriisms have been fire. The only thing is, next step for her is, hopefully, she'll book some bigger venues. Because she, honestly, hoping that she can start booking bigger venues. I mean, heck, she could probably sell out a Korakuen Hall show. I'm pretty sure she could. I mean, if she's able to consistently sell out Shinjuku Face, I'm pretty sure she can sell out Korakuen Hall once. At least once. But, yeah, she's very capable. Very, very capable. And I know it wasn't that long ago that Hikari Noah had a birthday. I wonder where she's at. Like, nobody knows her whereabouts or anything? Like, nothing's been reported? It sounds very scary. It sounds weird and scary. Like, there's been no reports or any sort of updates. It's weird. It's scary and it's weird. So, I don't know. I hope she's okay. I hope she's okay. And in good spirits and health and all that. So wait, Glenn, that's the train match I saw. So how did you see the match if it wasn't live streamed? Like, how did you see the match if it wasn't live streamed? Because the thing is, it's not up on Wrestle Universe. So I'm just curious. As a matter of fact, according to here, it's scheduled to be viewed actually today. So probably by the time I wake up in the morning, it'll be available to finally watch. February 19th at 9 p.m. So yeah, so I should be able to see it tomorrow. On Wrestle Universe, according to the schedule. Right on. Let me see something. It's getting closer to Satomura's retirement and Ane Takahashi's. Yes, that is true. That is true. Let's see. Also, but yeah, which means, eventually, Mako's gonna lose that Sendai Girls World Championship, and also, Nene will eventually lose the Marigold Twin Star tag titles. And then, let's see. But, should be interesting. But anyway, I think that'll do it for tonight. I might hop on and play a little bit more Dynasty Warriors before I hit the bed. But yeah. I think that'll do it for tonight. But yeah, stay tuned for next time. Hopefully have more updates. Hopefully they'll post some information on this second Stardom show in the US and Vegas, and also Spark Joshi as well, so I can jump on those. But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, all of the above. And I will see y'all in the next video and or live stream for Blitzball Champ Gaming. My name is Jason Ingram. God bless. I will see y'all soon.